That their starter. May not be able to read my chickens. I just how the pencil is just about dead. 2, 3, and 5. Thank you. Have a name of you. Do we have a name for the student winners or winners? I don't have them yet. We had names for the student athletes or winners.
Yvonne Johnson. E-V-Y-O-N-N-E.
Johnson.
Johnson, yeah.
Yvonne's the only winner. She's the only winner.
Yeah, it's just one.
Right.
Oh, we need a mic though.
Just so you're gonna do it?
No, yeah, they're gonna do it.
Never mind. That makes it easier on me then.
Can we get all the parents to the court, please? We have an announcement and presentation for our Sickle Cell Award for this year. Get all players off, please.
Just join the club.
I want to thank everyone for coming out this year for the 5th annual SOS Showcase Sickle Cell Classic. Can I get a round of applause, please, for this year making it happen? Alan Russell is the founder of the SOS Foundation. Jesse Brown is Operations Director as well as me is a co-founder, Lenny Burton. So we just want to once again acknowledge the things that we have with Sickle Cell. It's an ongoing battle with a lot of different people in this world today. Alan Russell has it, and every year we give it out. Scholarship award to one of our recipients is a student that suffers from sickle cell. So at the same time, we are able to have the best basketball event. We try to keep it going each and every year. And this year, I think we have prelude to 2 undefeated teams to play and maybe in a big house at the end of the year. So let's give it up for Weatherford and Lawton as we come down, both are undefeated. As I pass the mic to Jesse Brown.
Thank you guys for being here. Once again, like Coach said, this is SOS Foundation Sickle Cell. We started about 7 or 8 years ago. It's the 5th annual. We took a small break, but it's a situation where it's not. Cancer is one of the biggest deals, but sickle cell is something that a lot of minorities deal with. It don't get enough awareness, so we decided to do something for sickle cell. We try to take it nationwide. It gets better and better every single year. We appreciate everybody that participates in it. And like Coach said, we do this every year, scholarship-wise for a student, just to kind of help out a student that has sickle cell and deals with the everyday battle. So real quick, Alan Russell's right here. He deals with every day. He's been dealing with it since about 6th or 7th grade. One of my best friends, grew up with him. I understand what he goes through. A lot of people don't understand how sickle cell really affects the body, but it's excruciating pain. They go through a lot, and sometimes just getting up in the morning is hard. So I want everybody to give a standing ovation for Alan Russell real quick.
First off, thank everybody for coming out to the 5th Annual Sickle Cell High School Showcase. I appreciate all the teams, I appreciate all the sponsors. Thank you to UConn High School for letting it be here this year, and also the Trey Young Athletic Facility. At this time, I'm just going to introduce the scholarship donation winner. It is going to Yvonne Johnson. She is 11 years old out of Lawton, Oklahoma. So she deals with this same battle that I deal with every day. So man, I just want to tell you, keep fighting no matter what, whatever you want to do. She told me she wanted to be a hematologist. So she's going to be a hematologist and help other people with sickle cell anemia. So let's give her a round of applause. Thank you guys so much. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UConn High School. It is the SOS Showcase main event. Two undefeated teams. Somebody's O's gotta go. Let's get it on. And now the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lawton High Wolverines. Number 2, Tavares Dees. Number 3, Kine Basago. Number 10, Anthony Patrick. Number 12, Juan Birdie. Number 55, Champ Pure. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Weatherford Eagles. Number 3, Walker Kennedy. Number 11, Jackson Smith. Number 23, Ethan Sage. Number 24, TJ Nixon. Like to thank our coverage sponsors, Charleston's Interurban Pub W, Piscina's Mexican Cafe, and the 3. Correction 2. AMC Theaters and Fowler Toyota of Norman. Thank you for sponsoring our live stream coverage for the day, yesterday and today. This will wrap it up. The 9th game and 14th overall of the tournament features 2 undefeated teams in Class 6A Lawton and Class 4A Weatherford. Both have aspirations for potential state championship runs, gold ball victories. Weatherford obviously looking to get back into the winner's bracket after losing a heartbreaker last year. In the paint scores. Just misses the alley-oop on the dunk, and it is a turnover. Here comes Weatherford again. This one's going to be fun, folks. I doubt very many people are going to get much sleep in this game. It is going to be a barn burner. Weatherford will maintain possession of the ball. It'll be 5:43 to go. 4-2 is the score. 4-0 run for the Lawton High Wolverines. In the paint, posts up, and possession maintained. Weatherford blocked shot. And whips it back top of the key. Jump shot is nothing but net. And 3-pointer. Teams continue to trade buckets. Kicks it over off the wing. Drives, penetrates, double dish. Over the back. Score the bucket. Mixon with a potential 3-point play. reclaims the lead for Weatherford 7-6 early on, 4:43 going in the first quarter. We'll have a substitution for Lawton High here, number 23 coming on the floor. Nice pump fake by Mixon, draws the actual foul over the back, lifts him up in the air with the shot. A all-state player in football and basketball, and many consider him the number 1 overall recruit and the number 1 overall male player in the state of Oklahoma. 8-6 lead, Weatherford. Mix it in the paint. And the three-pointer. Walker Kennedy into the hoop, score it. And a three, Champ Muir. Scores. Lawton High takes the lead. Two substitutions. Coach was wanting a timeout. However, I guess we're going to roll with it. Once this ball rolls, you can't call the timeout. If there's a ball in movement, it cannot be a timeout. It's got to be the offensive side that calls it while they have possession of the ball. It's not a college rule, but it's a high school rule here. Don't necessarily agree with it, but I see them do it all the time. Stolen. Double pass in the paint, Dixon. In and out, no good. Just a little bit too much roll. Ooh, that one was almost a hot shot. And it does. Lawton reclaims the lead, 16-14. Second quarter coming up. Well, the long range jumper and the consternation of should they have called a foul on the flop on the ground ends up leaving him susceptible. Long pass trailer catches it, dunks it before halftime, or correction, the first, and it is a 2-point lead for Lawton. Weatherford probably should have just given up on that one, or Weatherford should have just headed on down. But nonetheless, they didn't. Lawton took advantage of it, fires the pass down with 2 seconds to go, and dunks it. Very competitive game. Both of these teams exceptionally well coached and balanced and very explosive. Jump shot. And the three. Seven-point lead, largest of the game for either team. The athleticism and quickness, explosiveness of Lawton really giving Weatherford problems. This is eerily reminiscent of the second half of the Douglas matchup against Weatherford at the fairgrounds, where they just kind of wore them out and got them out of their pass post-up play. Though they've lost a couple of players from that squad, still a loaded team. And back to the hoop. Timeout called, Weatherford. 23-14, Lawton High. And scores in the paint. And he travels. Turnover, Lawton High. Weatherford kicks it back in. One thing that Weatherford definitely is going to have to improve on in the second half is crashing the boards. They're getting way too many one-and-done shots. He's trade 3 attempts. Kind of a mirror image, except Lawton had 2-on-1 trying to get it. So kudos to the big man jumping in between both of them, sprouting up and getting that one. Number 23, of course, Ethan Sage scores. Now the free throw line, number 3, Walker Kennedy. Puts it in the paint. 7-0 run now for Weatherford after a big explosive outburst by Lawton that ended the first quarter and began the second. Leans in, pivots, dishes back, has to reset the play. Third shot opportunity, hustling up, stolen, and here come the Weatherford Eagles. Got to crash the boards. They are just giving up way too many one-shot opportunities while Lawton is getting 2-3 opportunities. Eventually, that really will kill you. Very competitive, very fun game. 2-point lead, Lawton High, 23-21. Like to thank Charleston's Interurban, Pub W's, Casinos Mexican Cafe, AMC Theaters, and Fowler Toyota of Norman. Multiple substitutions. Brothers set there, 23 and 24, the Sage boys. Now 3 players come in. Nixon posts up, spins, pivots, one-handed shot. C.J. Nixon ties the game. $23 up. Well, it was a big run by Lawton, and now a 9-0 run has tied the ball game up for the Weatherford Eagles. 4A versus 6A. Somebody's O has got to go. Jump ball, possession Lawton High. Outside the key. 3-point shot. Mr. Anthony Patrick. Timeout Weatherford. 26-23 lead for Lawton High. 1:05 remains.
This second quarter is brought to you. Jesse Brown. Feeling too sexy to put the quick. They all way too sexy to go on take. And keep set them. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, think you got too sexy, but ain't no try. Diamond popped out on my spot. Didn't need more changes. Yeah.
Dixon scores. Well, Lawton High got the shot at the end of the first. Weatherford is trying to return the favor here at the end of the second. It is a 1-point game. They'll have basically 3 seconds to work with, so they're going to have to get a pass in quick and a shot off even faster. Jump shot outside the key. In and out, no good. Your score at halftime, Lawton High 26, Weatherford 25.
Not the red. This time, he's going to eat.
Say you might be your killer, nobody gon' play with you when I'm with you. Go against enemies like this good. Ski on third on beat. I put it in for you, I stand for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cost a nigga rockin' with I got you lit in the city. I been multi-task, rapping to being a daddy to my little kids. I been spending on business and spending until I'm dead. I do all the smack, you never stop the hell with none of these kids. You gon' lie, smack my mind, and your wife be running with you.
Back door. Go back door.
All right, third quarter underway. Our final ball game of the evening. This is my 18th game this week. I am officially tired. Vixen with the score. And officially puts the Eagles back up on top by 2 to start the third quarter. scored in the paint. To the hoop scores, courtesy of Mr. Ethan Sage. Largest lead of the game now, 6 for Weatherford. And back-to-back stops for Weatherford. We're going to have a reach-in foul called here against number 2. I think Charleston's Interurban, Pub W, Casinos Mexican Cafe, AMC Theaters, and Fowler Toyota of Norman. Our coverage sponsors for this year's SOS Showcase. Chases it down, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be possession maintained by Weatherford. 6-point lead. Backdoor cut is negated by Lawton, flicks it away. We may have a second foul call. Let's see what it is. Nope. Guess they're going to call it a travel. Pickett scores. Just undercuts the pass. Makes some contact body-wise, but very close to getting a steal. And he would have been off to the races, already flaring to the Y over here on the floor. And it was wide open floor all the way back to the other side of the basket. 3:18 remains. Oh, Nixon wide open in the paint. Didn't see him. Doesn't matter. 3-point shot. Largest lead of the game now at 7 for Weatherford. And the ball goes away. I like the hustle, even though it was off on the other team. Boy, he tried to get it. Double put back good. At the free throw line, shooting number 24, Tate Sage. 10-point lead. Wow, wow, wow. Largest of the game for Lawton was 9-23-14, and it has been all Weatherford since then. Block shot forces Lawton to reset the play. If they're going to pull this one out and keep their undefeated record, they are going to have to really eat away and chop away at the lead. Ethan Sage just almost got the steal. So in 2 plays recently, both 23s get the foul, but so close to a steal. Bucket counts. Three-point play is good. Lawton has cut the 10-point lead now down to 7. That would definitely be their game plan. Try to get this back down to like 5 before the end of the quarter. Weatherford just going to keep trying to, I think, do what they've been doing. However, that didn't work out. The steal scores. 5-0 run, Lawton High. Now shooting free throws number 11, Jackson Smith. And they snap the streak, and here we go other way, 42-35. Lawton. Timeout, Lawton High. Now shooting free throws number 24, Tate Sage. Weatherford has successfully slowed down Lawton, who was running them off the floor in first portions of the second quarter. I mean, they were absolutely taking it to Weatherford, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just a frantic pace. Your score through 3, Weatherford 43, Lawton 35. Fourth quarter coming up. All right, folks, fourth and final quarter of the 2024 SOS Showcase. Block shot by Dixon. Full 60-second timeout, Weatherford. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our tournament host, Mr. Alan Russell. 43-36 or 35 correction, 8-point lead, and it has been a barn burner of a day. Thank you for watching Prep Nation TV, tuning in. It's been a busy week. We've had player awards issued all over the state. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 18 games in all next week. I think we will be off the first 3 days, and then we will be in the Ada Convention Center, I believe, for the Team Classic, but that is to be determined. If we can pick up some additional awards to hand out this year, we will do so. I'd like to tell everybody that has participated in the process of getting sponsors, recommending sponsors, and donating. Thank you. You've made many student athletes happy this 2024 season. Looking forward to an even bigger and brighter, better 2025. 7:25 remains. (43-35) back in action. Another turnover. Weatherford is just coming up aces. This would be a real feather in their cap. I believe we're going to have a travel call right at half court, and that is an equalizer. So Lawton gets the ball back. They're going to have 2 substitutions here, I believe. Number 10 in, 23 off, correction, so just 1. So they get a do-over there, which they're going to need to win the plus differential here on out every hour of the day. Every team that has participated, one thing has been consistently probably true in the games. The teams that have dominated the paint have generally won all day long. Weatherford winning that battle today. Teams trade buckets. We've seen some teams from Kansas, Arkansas, Medill, Lawton MacArthur, Lawton High, Weatherford, Newcastle, Del City, Midwest City, North Side from Arkansas, Conway from Arkansas, very impressive girls bunch, and then Life Prep from Kansas has been the tournament field this season. If I left anybody else off, I do apologize. and chases it back down, and here comes Lawton. All right, so they got a 7-point deficit. They got to really chunk it here and got to get some punches and bunches. That may give them an opportunity for 2 free throws. Foul will put him shooting at the free throw line for 2. And misses the first one. Well, it would be an understatement to say that there's been some surprise scores today in the football playoffs. I don't think anybody really anticipated that the Ohio State-Tennessee game would be where it's at, but it is 42-10 Buckeyes, and there's still almost 11 minutes to go. They barely played a minute and 7 seconds in the fourth quarter. That is a shocking result. I don't think anybody's really surprised that Penn State beat SMU, beat them 38-10. That probably was somewhat of a surprise. So back-to-back plays. Lawton successful in getting Weatherford to turn it over. A double dribble, and then he kicks the ball, trying to get possession of it. Lawton's going to slow it down just a little bit here. 5:44 to go. Jump shot is on its way, no good. Double team on the rebounders has been very successful for them. And they're falling back into that habit of just jacking it up and not having anybody there. Teams, though, trade steals. Tate Sage to the hoop, score it. Gonna have to quit picking up that pivot foot. Oh, Daddy Duncan style. Nixon drops down the hammer. 49-41, 4:50 to go. Top of the key, air ball, no good. Nixon pulls down the rebound again. Nixon whips it back down to Gage. Weatherford now can afford to be a little bit slower, more methodical, more paced, and pick their options here if they want to run something backdoor or leave open a wide 3 with bigs as big as their bigs are. Weatherford wanted a push off on that play. However, it is going to be an errant pass. I don't know that it would have mattered that he could have caught it. I know the crowd is not happy with the call. Lawton is getting much more physical, and this was something that marked much of the first and especially half of the second quarter. They really took it to Weatherford. Another missed layup. You got to hit those shots. And he's going to trip him up from behind on number 3. They'll side kick the ball in. Inside of 4 minutes to go, folks. Final quarter. Another turnover, Lawton. That one is going to be a backbreaker. Weatherford is on the precipice of an upset victory, and as far as 4A versus 6A goes. However, I think they probably are the favorite, if there was to be a betting line for high school sports, which God knows there should not be. But Weatherford, a team that I would be stunned and shocked if they're not the 4A state champions. They lost an absolute heartbreaker to Douglas last year, in large part to Jaden Mickens just absolutely playing possessed, and a beautiful 1-2 punch for the Trojans that just wore Weatherford down. You could see it progressively coming in the second half and just caught him at the end and then totally gassed him in overtime. Timeout, Weatherford. 3:30 remains. Now the free throw line, number 3, Walker Kennedy. Ten-point lead for Weatherford, their largest of the game. Oops, I just messed that up. Looking to extend their lead beyond that and pretty much put this game on ice. No lead is probably safe with this Lawton squad because they can score very, very fast. And it is an 11-point lead, 52-41. One final shout out to Charleston's Interurban and Pub W in Norman, Oklahoma. Locations also in the metro Oklahoma City area. Vecina's Mexican Cafe restaurants in Hinton, El Reno, and Weatherford. AMC Theaters, especially the Patriot 13 in Lawton. And Fowler Toyota of Norman, a division of the Fowler Automotive Group. Thank you for sponsoring our live streams and coverage of this tournament. Nixon back in for the final 2:37, you would assume, giving him a break here with a double-digit lead. I mean, you can't beat that. Triple pass. Wolverines needing to score quickly. Puts the shot in play. No go. Rebound. The Sage brothers have just been absolute gold mines for Weatherford today, giving them points when necessary, rebounds when they were lacking in the first half, and a huge turnaround in the second half. Much more aggressive on the boards and getting movement in the paint and really forcing Lawton to have to move out of their desired run and gun mode and have to just utilize a lot of energy chasing players around on the defensive side. Oh, beautiful. What a block.
That jump ball was called. That was more of a kind of a mugging, but who's to say? It is what it is. These calls go both ways throughout the game, and I know there's people that are literally convinced that these referees are paid secret deals on the side just to stick it to one team throughout the game. But you're not a good referee if you don't make both sides mad. I'll just leave it at that. And he travels. Yep. There's the turnover. Pivot foot just got away from him on that one. 1:32 to go. It is going to be a Weatherford victory. Wow. Nobody here to help him out. Probably a pretty good, idea from Sage there just to go after it aggressively. What do you have to lose? You get a turnover there, and it's all she wrote. Alley-oop. All right. Would be shocked if Weatherford does not try to induce a foul here and hold it as long as Lawton will let them. They are going to remain undefeated. Lawton will take their first loss of the season. We're inside of a minute to go, now down to 50 seconds, and Weatherford will remain unbeaten. The bragging rights of the final game for this year's SOS Showcase. Here he goes. Tate Sage will be at the line to shoot a pair. Hits them both on the tech. Going to have a final timeout called by Weatherford, just way too close for a potential 5-second violation. Eagles want to maintain possession here and force another foul. Walker Kennedy at the free throw line. All right, that is the equivalent of the victory formation, folks, when you're able to pull the starting five in the unbeaten matchup. So successful mission accomplished. Goes to the hoop. Unfortunately, a little bit too late. Possession arrow will favor the Wolverines. 16.6 seconds. So Lott with an opportunity to get this thing trimmed under 10. Oops, turns it over. That's going to do it. That'll be the final seal. Ooh, and he blocks him from behind. And gets the layup. Final score, Weatherford 55, Lawton 47. Just a reminder, 10 of the 14 games this year's tournament will be available for the entire broadcast and video highlights on Prep Nation TV. I'm Greg Goodrich. Thank you for having us. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Have a safe trip home.